We're here. Friends and family of Brianna Grunberg and Eric Gibbons. Welcome, and thank you for being here on this important day. We're all gathered here today to celebrate a very special love between Brianna and Eric by joining them in marriage. Brianna and Eric would like to thank all of you for being here to help celebrate with them, for everything you went through to get here, and just being for a special part of their lives. For those of you who don't know me, I am Paul Ness. I am Brianna's godfather. I am truly honored to have been asked to preside over this wedding ceremony today. Thank you, Eric, Brianna. What a beautiful venue, dry or wet. This creek area behind us and the gravel pit we just traveled through and parked in, they've changed a lot over the years. So will you over your marriage years. It was a long time ago, 42 plus, I believe, when Brianna's father, Sean, and I first tried to attempt to get a deer, not too far from here on a hill that doesn't exist anymore. And it was hard to remember, but that day, my dad, Arnie, and Sean's dad, Larry, dropped us off, put us in the same deer stand right over here. And we thought it was kind of weird that they just left us alone. And we weren't successful that day in bagging our first deer, but that day did start a great tradition of hunting here on the Nest Farm, a tradition that you guys have been a great part of, and we thank you for that. It was interesting. A couple weeks ago, we came to try and mow this fine ceremony venue, and as I was coming, I came from the south and went down the creek, and right as I was coming, preparing for your wedding, 3 deer across the road. I said, well, that's a good sign for this wedding. And I got across the creek and I looked over. I thought, well, I want to see if I can see this hill from the road over there. So I looked over, and on the step stand, on the way to this venue, I couldn't see the venue, but there were 2 eagles sitting on the step stand of our deer hunt. And it's been kind of a tradition of my father ever since he passed away a couple years ago that I see birds, mostly eagles, different places. And that day, I know it was Arnie and Larry looking down and blessing this way. So I knew this is the right place to do this, and we're going to do it. Oh, bear with me. All right. Brianna and Eric, all of us need to and desire to be loved and to love. Brianna and Eric, your marriage today is the public and legal joining of your souls that have already been united as one in your hearts. Marriage will allow you a new environment to share your lives together, standing together to face life and the world hand in hand. Marriage is going to expand you as individuals, define you as a couple, deepen your love for one another. To be successful, you will need strength, courage, patience, faithfulness, and a really good sense of humor. So let your marriage be a time of waking each other each morning and falling in love with each other all over again. We will now have some readings by Austin and Grace. The first reading tonight is from Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up. Let us run with endurance the race God has sent before us. The second reading tonight is a poem Brianna got from a father-daughter trip to New Orleans. It was titled June 18th. Rain on a wedding day is good luck. Let the caterers come late. Let the band forget its drummer. Let the whole thing happen. All of it. What does it matter? You are in love. After months of anxious chewing over all the little bits and pieces, when the great moment comes, you will feel a great peace come over you. There will be perfection that reigns on earth, if only for one day.
Love is a friendship caught fire. Love is friendship caught fire. It is quiet, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses. Love is content with the present, hopes for the future, and does not brood over the past. It is the day in and day out chronicles of irritations, problems, compromises, small disappointments, big victories, and working toward common goals. If you have love in your life, it can make up for a great many things that you lack. If you do not have it, no matter what else there is, it is not.
right. Thank you, Austin, Grace. The rain is going away, so we're kind of debating whether I was going to cut that second hour of my message out. It's going to get pretty nice now, so we might not, but we'll see how this goes, okay? But first, you guys join me in prayer. Dear Lord, as Brianna and Eric begin their lives together on their wedding day, I pray that their hearts will unite as one with you. May this day be the start of something beautiful, a celebration unlike any other. Thank you for blessing us with this day. Thank you for making it possible for us to be present here today. Please be with those who are not able to be here as well. Allow us all to be aware of your great works in each and every one of our relationships. Remind us, Lord, how important we are as a support team for Brianna and Eric, both today and throughout their marriage. Lord, as Brianna and Eric offer their vows to each other, give them a clear understanding of their commitment to each other. May their loyalty in marriage mirror your own love and faithfulness to all your children. Let them know that two are better than one as they mutually invest in and depend on each other. Lord, help them to know you will always be an important part of their marriage. Lord, today and every day, let laughter fill their hearts and home. Let the radiance of your face shine on them, bless them, and give them a gracious peace that passes all understanding. Help them to bear each other's burdens. May they always choose to see the best in each other, even in the worst of times. Lord, on their wedding day, may every word spoken remind them of the one who holds all things together, the one who makes all things good. Together as a couple, stand side by side, hand in hand. Hold them tightly and never let them go. Fill their hearts with unceasing gratitude. Be their vision, their strength, and their constant companion. Amen. So, I'm going to do the short version. But, once again, it's truly an honor, you guys. When you called me, I'm like, I didn't know about maybe doing the efficient role. I definitely didn't know about the venue and how we're going to do it. But I knew you guys were in this, and so I'm in this too, right? We're going to do this. So, when I think of you guys, I think of two runners, right? And I've seen your verses. I know it means something to you. So as you start this race of a marriage, and you guys have been preparing for this for a long time, right? So we should be just able to just say, ready, set, wait, but before we say go, I have a couple more things to tell them. So three things I want to kind of get through to you today. One is marriage is more of a marathon than a sprint. Okay, you probably knew that. In marriage, it's important to take the straight path. And I also want to tell you that in marriage, you will never be alone. Okay? So, how is marriage more like a marathon than a sprint? Well, Brian and Eric, when I think of you, right, you guys are runners. In fact, running has been such a big part of your life, like the cornerstone of why you guys are together, right? You probably don't know this, but I'm a runner too. And in my day, I was very fast. My favorite race was the 40-yard dash. And I was really good at it. But the only reason I like the 40-yard dash is they didn't have a 20 or a 10 or a 5-yard dash. See, to me, a 5-yard dash would be a great race, right? You go and right away you know who won, right? Well, you don't do that. You guys do long distance running. I mean, that takes a lot of effort. It's not easy, right? My race, it's over, you're done, you get satisfaction. You guys probably even do something I don't understand, right? You get to your race, it's a long race already. You're gonna get tired. And you guys probably going to run. And not like run another 40 yards or like you're probably gonna run a 10K and you run a mile before it, right? It's hardly, but then I started thinking, it's kind of like your relationship. Some people, they meet, and within a year they get married. Well, not you guys, right? You've kind of run that race before the race. You've kind of prepared, and you're ready for each other. And that's awesome. You know each other. But you still haven't done this. And this is a very important part to do. And I'm glad that you guys are here, ready to start that race. Hopefully that warm-up was good. Because you've done that, it kind of reminds me of a Bible verse. Because no matter who you are, you guys are used to long distance. My 5-yard race, I almost get tired of that. But everybody gets tired sometimes. So there's a Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 9:24-26. Do you not know that in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the game goes on strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. You guys both run with purpose. You both run for the prize, and I think this will help translate into a good marriage. But do you guys run not aimlessly? Are you in it for the long haul? I did a little research. Marathon runners run a marathon. It's 26.2, right? 26.2 miles. That's a long ways. The average marathon runner runs 26.5 miles. That's 0.3 of a mile longer. Well, why do they do that? Well, marathon, you have to get around the people when you start, right? You weave back and forth, and you might run over to get some water, and it's just a lot extra time. Well, just like that in your marriage, you're going to have obstacles. It might be even tougher than just somebody at the water stand. Sometimes it's going to be easy. Sometimes you're going to be running, it's going to be like you're running down a hill. A smooth hill, not like the one over there. But sometimes it's not going to be like that. Sometimes it's going to be going up a hill that is rocky like that, and wet and slippery. And you guys are going to have to get through there together. I also want to talk to you about, in marriage, it's not just running 26.2 miles. Okay? You don't just get to run, get your t-shirt, get your medal, go home, celebrate. Right? You have to keep running. And keep running. And it might be, pretty easy for 100 miles. But what about 200? Or 500? Or 1,000,000 miles? You just have to keep running. So there's a Bible verse I want to just remind you about that for that. It's Isaiah 40:28-31. Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of all the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom. He gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. I like that verse because it talks to those of us who just like to walk too. It's kind of nice. So I encourage you to stay on the straight path. I also want to say one other verse, and this is kind of interesting. The other day, Debbie's mom gave her a Bible, and it was her dad's Bible. And then in front of it, I had picked it out and I had it in your sermon, and there was this passage again in the Bible, and it said something like this: Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Allowing God to be your guide begins with commitment and trust. So let God make those paths straight. Don't run the 3/10 of an extra mile. Okay, run the short marathon, but keep running. All right, and then last point I want to really make is the fact that you guys are here today. You're not alone, right? We don't have a huge crowd here today, which would have taken us a long time to get them all up here. But we all got here, and these people are all here for you. In fact, during my own wedding, somebody came up to me and Debbie, and they said, "You guys make sure that you take time." And so, and this is so important to us that we've told I don't know how many dozens, 20s, 30s, different couples the same advice, and that is, this day is about you. These people are here to celebrate you. They care about you. They love you. They're going to be there for you. There are other people around them. And I don't want you to just think about this today when we get to Saturday. Make sure you guys take some time, stop, and together look around at all the people who love you and are excited that you two are together and that they'll be there for you. I also want you guys to know you're always there for each other and God's always there for both of you. Okay? All right, so with that, Brian and Eric, I think you are ready to start your marriage. So, ready, set, go! All right, you guys, it is time to say your vows. Are you ready? All right. All right, as they get them out, Eric, will you go first? All right, so before they say them, everyone, Brianna and Eric are here to marry each other. They are here for they're here of their own free will and are making a unified commitment to each other. It is their words, their intentions, their vision that must define and shape this marriage. They will now say their wedding vows to each other.
Brianna, as we stand here today with our closest family and filled with happiness and gratitude as we enter into marriage. We started dating 10 years ago. I knew that you were special and hoped to spend my life with you. We have grown up so much together, become adults together, learned from each other, traveled the world together, and finally are becoming husband and wife together. I admire your strength, your determination, your perseverance. I love hearing your laugh and enjoy all of your Brianna-isms, no matter how absurd they may be. As we begin our future together, I promise to love you every day, to be patient with you, to navigate the hard days, to grow together, and to be the best life partners. I'm excited for all of the adventures we will take, and for the life we will build together. Brianna, you have been my best friend, my girlfriend, my fiance, and now my wife. I vow to love you every day, and I'm so lucky to spend the rest of my life with you.
All right, yeah.
Eric, standing here with you today, I feel overwhelmed with love and gratitude. From the moment we met, I knew you were someone special. When we first met at cross country captain's practice at Warren High School, I was struck by your kindness and your maturity as a high school freshman boy. Over the past 10 years, we've shared so many unforgettable moments, like traveling to California together for a church mission trip, which fell on our 1-year dating anniversary, and then returning to San Diego this past August where you proposed. Another favorite time in our life was when you visited me in Italy. I also love all the moments in between. When we spend relaxing weekends at the lake or sipping a craft beer eating popcorn, or all the quiet nights at home. All of these moments have brought us closer together and have deepened my love for you. Today I stand before you, my heart is full of admiration for the person you are. Your kindness, patience, unwavering support, and even your stubbornness continually inspire me. You are my best friend, my confidant, and my greatest love. As we look to our future, I promise to support you as you pursue your goals, laugh with you, grow with you, and never go to bed angry. I vow to be your partner, your lover, and your best friend through all the days and nights, in good times and bad. You and I both know how indecisive I can be, but if there is one thing that I know is right, it's to spend the rest of my life with you. Decisiveness may not be my strongest trait, but choosing you and choosing us has been the easiest decision of my life. I promise to never take our time together for granted. From this day forward, you'll never walk alone. Eric, I choose you today and always. I am excited for all the adventures that lie ahead, knowing that we will face them together. With all my heart, I love you, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life.
Some music. Tell the world I'll sing a song. It's a better place since you came along. Since you came along. Your touch is sunlight through the trees. Your kisses are the ocean breeze. Everything's alright when you're with me. And you're my favorite thing. All the love that you bring. But it feels like I've opened my eyes again, and the colors are gold and bright again. There's a song in my heart, I feel like I belong. It's a better place since you came along. It's a better place since you came along. I see the whole world in your eyes. It's like I've known you all my life. It just feels so right. So I pour my heart into your hands. It's like you really understand. You love the way I am. And you're my favorite thing. All the love that you bring. Well, it feels like I've opened my eyes again, and the colors are golden and bright again. And the sun paints the sky, and the wind sings our song. It's a better place since you came along. It's a better place since you came along. Now I'm all Now I'm alright, everything's alright. 'Cause it feels like I've opened my eyes again, and the colors are golden and bright again. There's a song in my heart, I feel like I belong. It's a better place since you came along. It's a better place since you came along.
Beautiful, Eric. Thank you. All right, we're getting close. There are a few legal things we have to do to make sure that this is actually a marriage. One of them is our declaration of intent. This new race you're about to begin will be at times richly rewarding and extremely difficult. But most importantly, it will be a long journey you take together. Marriage is much more than your signatures on a legal contract. You are promising and have asked all of these people you love to watch you make this promise. That you want to be with each other and only each other for the rest of your lives. And that you will do everything in your power to honor the promises you are making here today. For their part, the people who love you will also do everything in their power to try to help you hold up your end of the bargain too. So, I got a question for you, Eric. If you agree, would you please repeat that same to me? Eric, do you take Brianna to be your wife, promising to love her, comfort, honor, respect, and care for her for the rest of your life?
I do.
All right, Brianna, your turn. Do you take Eric to be your husband, promising to love him, comfort, honor, respect, and care for him for the rest of your life? All right, Eric, do you have the ring? Ask him, do you have the ring? Yes! All right. The rings are here. Lord, please bless these rings that Brianna and Eric are about to exchange. May these rings forever remind them of their covenant with one another, as well as the circle of love they have publicly created here today. May their compassion and kindness for one another always be like these rings, with no beginning and no end. May the precious metal remind them of their precious commitment, and if either begins to tarnish, may they joyfully undertake the sacred duty to make it shine brightly again. May their relationship always be like these rings, separate but close, simple but beautiful. May these rings always belong in their hands, and their love always belong in each other's hearts. Amen. Eric, you want to read?
Please take this ring, place it on Brianna's finger.
All right, I'll read it. My bad. My bad. All right, Eric.
Okay.
Please take this ring. You got it. Place it on Brianna's finger and repeat after me. Now, Brianna, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow to devote my life and love to you. I give you this ring
Brianna, I give you this ring,
as a symbol of my vow
symbol of my vow,
to devote my life and love to you.
both my life and love to you.
All that I am
All that I am,
and
that we are,
and all that I have to share in life.
all that I have to share in life,
Honor and cherish you in the name of God.
honor and cherish you in the name of God.
All right, Brianna. Here's the word out. Nice. Okay, you got the other ring? All right, Brianna. Take this ring and place it on Eric's finger. Repeat after me. Eric, I give you this ring as a symbol of my unending love.
Eric, I give you this ring as a symbol of my unending love.
And sincere vow,
Sincere vow,
all that I am,
all that I am,
all that I have,
all that I have,
I honor you
I honor you
and respect you.
and respect you.
All right, another tight one. All right, those are not falling out. All right, we're almost done now. And I know I said that before, but before I pronounce you, I want you guys to slow down here, right? We're anxious. It's getting kind of chilly. Please look into each other's eyes. Gently, easily, and softly. think about how happy you are feeling at this moment. Really let that feeling register in your heart and mind and in every cell of your body. Now promise yourselves that you will remember this feeling during your marriage as you draw strength from it during tough times, and let it nourish you even in times of joy. All right, it is time to declare you guys husband and wife. So, ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Minnesota, it's my privilege to introduce to you our newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Eric and Brianna Gibbons.
Yeah! Now give her a big dip, right?
Oh gosh, you didn't practice that.
You got it.